Episode 1. As Mr. Eba entered his first year of teaching, he realized that most students were not reaching their full potential. It was then that he created the Earth Science Notebook. This notebook has been used to enhance the experience of students in years past. Now it is time to pass the tradition on to you as you begin a year of learning like you have never before. Good luck.
These are my 2 Earth Science notebooks.
Keeps my notes really interactive, and it's not just like regular notes like the teacher puts something up on the overhead and you just have to copy it down. You actually get to go through an investigation and really learn stuff for yourself and go through the scientific method to form your own opinions about different scientific concepts and just record them in your notebook. So it's a lot more interactive and more fun than just regular note taking.
My Earth Science notebook has really helped me enhance my science experience this year. Mr. Eba's layout for all of the activities has really helped me. How you define each word and actually interact with your book, unlike in years past where you just took notes on different activities. And I believe that this layout helps you when you're studying for tests and just throughout the year if you ever need to look back for past testing or anything.
Science notebook. We have different ways that we keep organized. And my way is not, of course, my own way, because it just helps me out the most. And if you ever have any trouble, Mr. Eba is normally here to help you.
I love Mr. Eba!
The science notebooks, in my opinion, are real effective because that's what scientists use in the real world. And so we're giving authentic experience, we're giving real world experience to the students, even at this at this level in 8th grade. And so when they progress, they'll feel like they've done this before. They'll remember. And it'll be a familiar thing, especially if they went into the science field. But beyond that, it's an important part of learning how to write, how to record your thoughts, record what you've learned, put it in writing, put it down in writing, and if you can do that, if you can put something in writing, or if you can speak something, usually you have a good grasp, a good understanding of it, which is hopefully what the notebooks will help you do. The other part about your science notebooks is that I want you to feel like you own it. I want it to be yours. There will be some guidelines that we'll talk about. There will be some things that you'll have to do based on my instructions. But there'll be some things that if you choose to do it this way, or if you choose to do it that way, then that will be good, so that you feel like it's your own notebook and not something you're doing for me, not something you're doing for class, but something that you feel excited about. science field, scientists need field notes, and so a big part of what they're doing, what you guys are going to be doing this year, is taking notes in class, just like a scientist does in the real world, out in the field, as they get data, as they are running experiments, performing experiments. They're taking notes along the way, and that's what your science notebooks are for, to be taking notes, to be analyzing your data, to be taking your data and putting it in your science notebook so you can keep it all together. It's all in one spot, and then you can refer back to it when you're ready to figure out what we're learning, the science content of what we're learning.